with us. I got my coffee going. It's Friday. Yay, Maureen and Rachel. Oh, Sarah Fisk is here. Katrina, Angelica, and Ashley. Maureen N.W. Jones, Jenny Mitchell, Miranda Frankie, Lauren CC, Ossimoni, Edie, Emma. Hey, everybody. Hey, Shy. Letitia and Keely, Connor and Layla. Hey, everybody. Okay, the music has stopped.
Oh, yeah,
it's time to get serious. Sean's right there in front of me. We don't have a big apartment, so we're in the other. We have a 2-bedroom, and our other bedroom is technically our office, and that's where I am right now. Thanks, Allie. Gymnastics, and I saw somebody else's come across, but pew, it went away. So hey, everybody, has anybody received their posters yet that I sent out? I'm just curious because the winners of the giveaway. Did anybody get theirs yet? Hey, everybody. Okay, bye, Sarah. I'm glad that you got to pop in for just a minute. Not yet, Maureen. Okay, I'm not sure how long they're going to take. I had to go down, first I had to order some tubes to put them in because I don't have poster tubes sitting around. Then they were too long, and they were like, they need to be 12 inches or less. So then Sean cut them for me, which was very nice. And then I had to go to the post office because I couldn't do it on the click and ship like I normally do from home because that's the way I am. And then have them come pick them up. So anyways, then the posters that were signed were all rolled in their tubes, and then I had to go put them in the mail at the post office. So I hope that they make it to you. Tag me online when you get your posters and let me know. Oh, Mooney Moni just passed her driving exam. Woo, I'm proud too. Did I have to take mine twice? I don't think I did. I had to take the written test twice. Ooh, look out for me on the road. I'm just joking. I've been driving for way too long now.
It's finally Friday.
Sean is singing the song. It's finally Friday. I will hold to, thanks Angelica A. I will hold to our old goal because I know many of you wanted me to karaoke. So here's the caveat. I will do, if we get to 100,000 likes by the end of this live stream, by the way, I'm going for about an hour and a half, maybe a little more, but around that. So like 90 minutes. If we get to 100,000 likes, I will karaoke It's Finally Friday at the corner bar pretty much. It's
wearing a onesie?
I don't even own a onesie. I'm not that kind of YouTuber. I'm sorry. I don't own anything onesie-like. Yeah. Ooh, the falafel. The falafel is here. So if we get to 100,000 likes, I will karaoke It's Finally Friday. If we make it to 75,000 or above, I will karaoke some song of my choosing, and I will still film it. Because many of you were upset that we didn't do the karaoke thing, but we didn't meet our goal. So those are our 2 goals, and I will repeat these periodically so that, you know, if any of you are just now tuning in, you know what the goals are. I kind of wish I had a blackboard behind me where I could write things on it, but I also really like I like the scenery of the things that I've received over the years. So anyways, those are the goals. A lot of you asked for the goals. Do those sound cool? Are we good with them? And if we make it to 50,000 likes at least, I'll do a giveaway.
Ooh.
What
is it?
I don't know. They're going to have to wait.
Oh, okay. Cool. So
Angelica,
you want me to remind you when it's time to do?
Yeah, we get the last 10 minutes is when we'll do the giveaway.
Okay.
If we made it to at least. So those are our goals. 50,000, we get a giveaway. 75,000, I karaoke some song. 100,000, I karaoke It's Finally Friday. And like I said last time, that'll be posted to Patreon. You do not have to be a Patreon patron in order to view it, but that'll be a way to thank all of you because you'll know exactly where to find it. Because if I put it up on my YouTube channel, it's like people who didn't even participate in it get to see it. And that's just not right. That's not fair. It'd be all because of you. Okay.
What's up, Sergio?
Hey, and Sophie P getting the free spins. Woo woo. Ooh, it's snowing there. Lauren, where are you? Where is it snowing? I thought even East Coast is hot right now. Thanks, Pantalina. Pantalina is here. Woo woo. A Kenyan onesie. What would that look like? Angelica A says Sean needs to buy you a onesie.
Oh yeah? Is that...
I remember when those were super popular because Hannah and Grace own a lot of them. I don't know if Mamrie does, but
I think Lily does too.
Yeah, Lily. One of Lily's main goals is to Humble let us know this. Sorry, Lily, if this is a secret. Is to want to walk the red carpet in a unicorn onesie. I have never been into onesies. I also think for my girls out there who wear what are those even called? Jumpsuits. or I forget the term they call them for like shorts, like a little one part thing. It sucks when you have to go pee because then you're essentially like sitting naked in the bathroom and nobody likes to do that. Super awkward. Not a fan. So, yeah, romper. That's the word, Katrina. Thanks, Katrina. She knows, and Britt, everybody's telling me, yeah. So, oh, Angelica has a unicorn one. Oh, Emily B, I'm glad you're at least able to pop in for a bit. Dungarees works too.
Letitia.
Oh, Letitia. Hey. And I also do have a mail haul. I have something from Carrie, and I have something from Brazil from Amanda. So stay tuned for that. I'll do that as well a little bit later.
Let's guess somebody. Let's get right into it. Oh,
Sean thinks that it's his live stream. I think he should do it. I think he should be running it. Thanks, Sammy Lawrence.
Oh, I'm capturing that. That's good.
Paper Dreams, thanks for the likes. Woo woo. Oh, okay, Kimmy. I'll trust you to pick out a very cute onesie, and I'll wear it on a live stream. And I also heard from Melinda, and before we get into things, I don't know, I always start with an update. Is that cool? Do you guys like that? I always kind of just tell you what I'm up to and what's happening. But I have some messages I know in my Patreon page, and I'll get to those. And so Melinda had messaged me, I saw it in my email, about the stuff coming from Amazon, because she got the Amazon gift card. So I'll be looking for that. And I'll message all of you back. If you're curious what Patreon is, I think most of you know by now what it is. But I always hate to talk about anything and not let you know. You're like, what the hell does that mean? Patreon is a way for you to support creators creating things that you love. And the truth about it is that creating on YouTube isn't something that's actually, I'm sure for some people, like when you have millions and millions of views for a video, I'm sure you make a pretty good living. But for the rest of us, it's something that, you know, it costs me more to create a video than I actually get return on. And I don't do this, obviously, you know, for the money. It's not like I'm expecting to get wealthy, but it helps Sean and I continue to spend time purchasing lights and different camera equipment and filming and all that good stuff. So that's a way for you to support us. Even $1 helps. And there are tons of different rewards. I'm actually putting together a Kenyan, what were we going to call it, honey? I forget.
Kenyan care kit?
No, certificate.
Oh.
I had it written down in my to-dos. Oh, thanks, Kimmy, for the likes. Woo, woo, we're already to 8,000, you guys. But I'm putting together a little Kenyan certificate so you can print it. And thanks, Rachel, and be an official. Oh, and Mega Mariah, thank you. You can be an official Kenyan. You can get your certificate and you can put it up on your wall, just like, you know, with the posters and all those, or all sorts of stuff. So, anyways, that is what Patreon is. And nothing changes for you. Thanks, Letitia. Nothing changes for you if you can't afford it. You still get all the videos that I create on YouTube for free. But if you are a Patreon patron at a certain level, you get extra videos and you get your questions answered. And I'm over there more hanging out and answering your questions. Okay. Okay. Oh, Anthony's here. And Dawn to Dusk. Erin is here. Sophie. I know Sophie Joe said she's supposed to be shopping, but she's here instead. Oh, Carrie. Carrie, are you ready? Let's guess Carrie. Let's have a guest, and then we'll answer some questions. I know, 1,000 likes per minute. That's pretty crazy. Hi, Anthony. Glad you could be on. Hi, Carrie.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay-ish.
Yeah, I message from you. I'll get to that when we're done here.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you got the box.
Yeah, I'll open it later. I kind of cut into it because it was really sealed and I didn't want to have to like
I know.
do the tape.
I'm
But
good at sealing. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's Friday. This week has been long, so I'm glad it's Friday. I'm like,
Yeah. I've had my granddaughter this week.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, she stayed over Tuesday night. So, and she's staying over tomorrow as well. So, tiring, but it was okay.
Yeah, it's good that she's back in your life, you know? And you get to spend
Yeah. I get a bit anxious about it though, because I don't know. I just feel that it's sort of building that bond up again. But I just think, what if she's taken out again? It's just hard.
Yeah, and I think something that you can try, let me know if this helps, something that's helped some of my clients, like when they finally get something back, whether it's a person or a privilege or, you know, the ability to do things on your own. It could be a bunch of different things. I always encourage them to instead of letting our mind go to the what if this is taken away again, what if I don't get to spend time, what if, instead, every time you catch your mind going there, enforce it. It's almost like talking back to the negative voice. We can force it and say, you know, I'm going to enjoy the time. I'm so fortunate that I get to spend this time.
Yeah.
I'm excited for blank, blank, blank. And it's kind of like talking back, but in a way it's more like shifting your mind from the possibility of negative and the anxious building into positive.
Yeah.
Funny because I'm just doing that chapter in the anxiety workbook about like shifting the mind from anxious thoughts to positive thoughts. So hopefully that's
Yeah, I don't know whether I went to started doing, it's the first time I've been, but they had an art therapy group in our library, and I went along today. I don't know if you can see that we were doing these. Can you see?
Oh, very pretty.
Oh, very
I
nice.
start colouring it.
Yeah, I love it.
And they're going to have a regular twice a month, I think. So,
Oh, nice.
but it was really anxious this morning before I went. I got quite uptight, but we got there in the end.
Yeah, it worked
So,
out. Good. And
yeah,
does coloring help with your anxiety?
yeah, because I've got a lot of books, colouring books.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I like doing it. It's good.
Yeah, I'd keep doing it if you, especially sometimes you know how we wake up anxious, like you just wake up feeling
Yeah,
sticky. Maybe spending 5-10 minutes just working on your color project. Like I'm working on one of your origami things you sent me where you color and then you fold it.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
good. They are very good. So
yeah.
I think you've got some more in this one. So different ones. So
Uh-huh.
anyway, all
Well,
right.
see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and like I said,
Enjoy your.
oh,
Sorry, Carrie.
Sean's turn
Sorry,
off.
I missed that.
Oh,
I
I was just
missed
gonna
that.
say
What did you?
I'll answer your question when we're done with this, and I'll open your box a little later.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right then. Take care. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, why is it not? Sorry, Carrie, you're stuck. It won't. There we go. I was like, it's not letting me move out. Thanks, Letitia. Woo woo. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. Oh, what's the goal to sing? Anthony's asking. So for any of you who were not in when I talked about the goals, we have 3 goals. If we get to 50,000 subs, smash that like button. Everybody subscribe. Sorry, guys. Thanks, Keely, for the likes. Wow. Good thing it's Friday, you guys. I'm not seeing any clients today, so that's good. Thanks, Tony Perkins. If we get 50,000 likes, I do a giveaway. If we get 75,000 likes, I karaoke some song of my choosing, and we put it on Patreon for all of you to view. And if we get 100,000 likes, then I will sing It's Finally Friday. Those are the goals. I like that we have like steps. Do you guys think that that's a little bit better? Sorry, my hair is like, pew, frizzy. Smash that like button. I know, whoop whoop. You guys, I didn't even realize I say whoop whoop as much as I do, or woot woot. I do know that Tomska, when I filmed with Tomska all that time ago, he was like, Katie, you sound like a video game. He loved it. Yeah, he'd be like, pew, pew, pew. I think I do that. And he thought it was hilarious. So every time I talked to him, he was like, pew, pew. I can't help it. Thanks, Aaron, for the likes. Today's broadcast is an hour and a half-ish, Allie. So that's a funny fact about me. I get excited and I sound like a video game. Can't help it. It makes it exciting.
Thanks, Anthony.
Yeah, thanks for inviting your fans, Anthony. Exactly. That's perfect, Karen. That's the perfect way I would spell it. Okay. We have a Canadians Ciblos 12. Am I saying that right?
Hey.
Hey. Go Habs, go.
And fire David Desharnais.
And I know Desharnais, man. If you guys watch hockey, you know David Desharnais is like ridiculous. Okay. Oh, Maureen, that's awesome. Said I could message her if I wanted to translate the workbook. That would be great. I'm not sure how it works when we put it into iTunes, but I'll remember. Because I'm doing my, so if any of you are wondering about the anxiety workbook, and then I'm going to answer some questions in the chat. So get your questions ready. Oh, thanks, Maddie. Happy Friday to you too. So anyways, oh, Leafs all the way. Hey, everybody has their own team, and that's completely fine. Ole, 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 ole. That's what Sheepishness is singing. Okay, so the anxiety workbook, for those of you who don't know, I have all my books out here, but anyway, it's 7 chapters long. And this week is my goal, or like by the end of next week, I guess, because, ooh, Seymour, new subscriber, woo. My goal is to get the first run through of the 7 chapters, like where it's all written out. And I might not have it all pretty with the tables and worksheets and printable things, but I'll get it all the way finished for the first run through. And then the week after, I'll read through it and make sure that it makes sense. And then Sean will help me put it into like formatting and layout. And so I'm hoping in like a month it'll be ready to go. Because I also film videos with my workbooks. If any of you haven't looked at my workbooks in the past, I encourage you to check them out. I have a eating disorder workbook, self-harm, and LGBTQIA plus workbook. So yeah, you can check those out. But that's what I'm working on. So those are my goals. And I think that might be why I've been tired. I know it sounds silly, but like researching and reading, and I have all my notes and my outlines, and then like putting it into a coherent narrative so you guys can read it and make sense, and you're like, yay, that's helpful. Thanks, Letitia. Yeah, so anyways, that it just exhausts me. My brain, it's like a brain dump, and I'm like, I just want to play Candy Crush or watch, Jenna Marbles on YouTube for hours and zone out like I did last night. That's what happens when Sean's gone. Okay, everybody. Oh, in the workbook, it'll be on my DFTBA site. They have a downloadable link, and I think we put it on iTunes technically. But I'm still learning. It's like a new format, but it allows me to make it more interactive and easier for you to access. Because I know a lot of people have had trouble doing it through the website. Anyway, once I know more, I'll let you know. Once it's out, I will shoot out links for you to download, all that stuff. So stay tuned. Hopefully, let's say by the end of March, it'll be completely finished. Hooray! Okay. Is BPD borderline okay, so now I'm answering some questions. Sorry. I'm just transitioning quickly. Is BPD borderline personality disorder? I think I've used it to say my diagnosis of bipolar disorder. This is Mama Brown Bear is asking this.
Can you say that again? Can you slow down?
Sorry, I'm talking really quickly, Sean, I think is telling me. So Mama Brown Bear asks, is BPD, that acronym, borderline personality disorder? I think I've used it to say my diagnosis of bipolar disorder. This is very common. Thanks, Kazoo. A lot of people use, it's because bipolar disorder could be BPD. You could see how the acronym could be used. But speaking along like diagnosis and what clinicians use and what is written in the DSM and other diagnostic manuals across, the globe, borderline personality disorder is BPD. Bipolar disorder isn't something that we really like turn into an acronym. Usually people just say bipolar 1 or 2, depending on, what their diagnosis is. So know that it's very common for people to misuse the acronym, but that is what BPD is. BPD is borderline personality disorder. That's a good question. And the difference between borderline and bipolar, I actually have a video about it. And the quick answer, and Anthony, BPD can be really difficult, but it can be overcome. Don't let anybody talk trash to you because of it. That's just so stigmatizing and such. It's like, it's prejudice. I don't like it. It's bad. I don't agree with it. But I do have a video about the difference between borderline and bipolar. And the truth of it is that bipolar disorder is more episodic, meaning it kind of comes and goes. We'll have it for a week or 2 and then it goes away. Bipolar or borderline is something that's more like it's a pervasive thing that happens most days. We feel it most of the time, and it's kind of part of what we struggle with daily. It's not episodic. It doesn't go up and down, come and go. It's consistent. But my video does a better job of explaining it. Okay? Oh, another Katie. Katie K is a new subscriber. Woo, woo. And Letitia, thanks for the likes. You guys, we're almost to 20,000. We've only been going for 18 minutes.
You know why? Because you're going to be singing.
Whoa. Sean got excited about me singing, and he whacked his head right into the light.
Voice. You got a good voice.
That's because you love me.
No, I like, well.
Oh, jeez. It's the cup. Sorry. I'm sorry. Now it's a party. My cat just farted, Maureen said. I don't know why. There are a lot of things I like in life, but 2 of the funniest things to me are, number 1, children cussing, hilarious. When they don't really know what it means, hilarious. Oh, thanks, Anthony. I'm glad that video was really helpful. So children cussing, hilarious. Thanks, Brat the kitty cat. Your guys' names are amazing. But I love it when children cuss. And then I also love it when animals fart and seem shocked at their body. Have you seen those videos where they're like, where'd that come from? Favorite thing ever. It's hilarious. Oh, thanks. Yo, it's Brittany. I'm never going to say yo, it's Brittany Ann now. Oh, yay, Katie K. She's listening in class. Oh, that's bad. That is bad, Maureen. So, yeah, the sneezing panda video, like, oh my God, it just cracks me up. Like, animals that get shocked about bodily functions as a whole gets me every time. Okay. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry that your brother passed away. Since the anniversary hasn't come, this is something that I think is important to talk about because I know a lot of you, and I think we talked about it on other live streams in the past, is dealing with anniversaries of losing loved ones. And this isn't something that it doesn't affect everybody, but it affects a lot of us. I know some people have told me like, oh, I don't keep track, or I don't like to think of the anniversary, but other people are really affected by it. Whether it's an anniversary of a trauma, an anniversary of losing someone that we love, it could be a bunch of different things. And so what I would encourage you to do is prepare ahead. Since we know it's coming up June 8th, Michelle, I would encourage you to prepare. And I mean that by like, if you're not seeing a therapist, start seeing a therapist. Letting your friends or those who are supportive in your life know that it's coming up. Put together a safety plan. I have a video, just YouTube Kati Morton safety plan. You can put that together. And then just start increasing the amount of resources and tools that you use to take care of yourself. Thanks Leticia, increasing your self-care. And then the day of, I want you to have a whole planned day. I want you to be able to sleep in or whatever feels good for you. I like to sleep in. Make sure that you have lunch plans with a friend or someone coming over just to be with you. Don't let yourself be alone. Don't let yourself spiral into the negative thinking. But know that it's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve again. It's okay to feel whatever you feel. I just want you to have supportive people around you while you go through it. So I just think it's really important to talk about that and to do that. Because even though I don't really consider the anniversary of my dad passing away something like, I don't even remember the exact date, to be honest, because it doesn't hold any power to me. But I do find that certain days are difficult. Like just the other day, I realized it was his birthday, and stuff like that can be hard. And so making sure you have supports around you and you have stuff planned can really help you push through when you all of a sudden realize something like that, So getting a little prepared for that could help. What'd you do, Sean? Your mouse freaked?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The clicker went and just...
Your clicker? His clicker went crazy.
Clickety clack.
Okay, Beck Slepp asked, what is CBT and how is it used? Thanks, Leticia. I actually have a video about CBT. CBT stands for Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, and overall the main goal is to correct faulty thinking. I know that sounds like really weird and, I don't know, hard to understand, but the truth about it is that oftentimes we have these firmly held beliefs about ourselves or a situation, and we don't have any supporting evidence to prove that that's actually true. We just believe it. And that's why they're faulty beliefs or firmly held like negative thoughts and beliefs. And so part of what CBT is it works to challenge those and to help us better understand what's actually going on so that we have tools to use and manage and realize what we're thinking and how it affects how we act. And I'm sure just by talking about that, like in that way, you can tell that that's the type of therapy that I do, as well as DBT, which is a build on CBT. So that's what I do. I hope that helps, but I have a video, Kati Morton CBT, you can find it.
I already put it in there.
Oh, Sean already put it in there. Whoop, whoop. Katerina, you can definitely guess today if you would like. Just get into the queue. Let's answer one more question real quick. Allie Gymnastics has one. Oh, it's not a question. She's like, I should be doing school, but love Katie so much more with computer.
No, she has a question. She says she needs some tips.
Oh, here, advice. Here it is. Mm-hmm. Farther down. Tips on telling your friends about your anxiety and being nervous for plans or making, but I'm too nervous to tell them. So tips to tell your friends about our issues. I'll kind of broaden it because I think that I get a lot of questions like this. You guys were already 75 and top broadcasters. Whoop, whoop. So Sophie Joe's out of coffee. I've got about a quarter cup left to make it work for another hour. So when we, Sean's on the soundboard. So Katie sings at 100,000 likes. What?
Helma.
Oh, Helma. Okay, focus, Katie, focus. So, Allie's question about how to tell friends, I find it's similar to what I talk about with parents. I find that Letitia is all on those likes. I find that it's easier to keep it simple, to tell them what's going on in the clearest way possible. I find not using diagnostic terms is best, like saying that instead expressing symptoms. So like, let's say it's anxiety, like Allie's asking, we can say, sometimes I just get really anxious and I feel overwhelmed going to big parties. So if you could, it depends on, and then the next we roll right into what we need from them, because I find people in our life really want to know how to help us and how to be there for us. And so we have to tell them how to do that, whether it's parents or friends or anything like that. So then the next step would be to tell them what we need. So it'd be like, when we go to big parties or events, I find myself getting really anxious, like my heart races, my palms get sweaty, and it's just really stressful for me. Would you be with me for the first half an hour of the party so that I can get comfortable? And then you can even say, like, I know that may sound odd, but that's just how I feel. Is that something you're able to do? And so we double down on the ask, and then we wait. And I know that we want to tell them a lot of things. We want to tell them all that we feel and how hard it is, but I find keeping it short and sweet and letting them know what we need from them is when it's received best. And I think that works for family as well, when we're telling them we're struggling. And it's all up to you and how you verbalize your symptoms, but that's what makes it more personal, because it's like up to you and what you feel versus saying, I struggle with major depressive disorder, because immediately people are like, they don't know what that means all the time. So that would be my advice. Oh, Maddie, gotta leave for work in a few minutes. Well, I hope you have a good day. I hope that people are nice to you at work. And everything. Oh yeah, of course, Allie, happy to help. Okay. Let's see. Let's guess. Okay.
Did you,
Huh?
Nothing. Sorry.
Sean was trying to talk to me, but I don't know what he's saying. Let's check in with Karen. Okay. Karen is from South Africa, I believe. Why does it say ZA? Maybe she can tell us what that means. Oh, customers are never nice at work? Yeah. Hi, Karen.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Actually, had a really good couple of weeks.
Yay!
Awesome.
Yay!
So
I've got a strange question.
of course, bring it.
Yesterday, my therapist said to me, just a comment that she made, was that in Psychology 101, apparently, you should never reassure your clients. What did she mean by that?
Reassure your client.
Yeah. So I was like,
I would think that you would.
that's what I thought.
I mean, I could see. I'll tell you what I could maybe think she means, and then let me know if maybe that was the conversation. Because
Okay.
I would never reassure a client in a negative thinking cycle. Like if a client was having a really hard time and like, I'm worthless, I'm lazy, I would never reassure that. I would never say like, you're right, or anything or not pointing out unhealthy behavior. Like I wouldn't get on board with unhealthy behavior.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would assure you, because sometimes we need that extra, like, it'll be okay. Don't worry. We're going to work on this. I mean, we can't make promises. Also,
Yeah.
she meant, like, I could never say to a client, we're going to make it better. This will all go away. You're going to feel so great in 4 more sessions. We can't make promises like that, but that's a weird comment.
I know. I also thought that was weird.
Yeah. Because you think you go to therapy for support, right? So, like,
She's generally quite awesome, so maybe I misunderstood her. It's quite possible.
or she just misspoke. We're human too,
Maybe.
right? I say things.
Can I show you something?
Of course. You said cat instead of Katie.
Oh, don't know if you can. Oh, wait, it's too bright.
I know, isn't it crazy? Like with the light. Oh, look, it's Sean and I.
Hey.
Wow, that is so good. You're so talented. Wow, Karen.
I'm gonna post you the original. It's in a box, but it's gonna take about 10 days to get to you.
That's okay. Everything takes time.
We'll come to South Africa and pick it up.
He said,
Yes!
South Africa. I wish.
Finally!
I know. I'd love to. I'm hopeful that in the next coming years I'll be able to travel more and see more people and stuff.
Well, I'm thinking just out the box
Uh-huh.
that if possible, when I'm busy with my masters, I'd like to try and organize a mental health conference
Mm-hmm.
in Johannesburg. So who knows? Maybe in about it's about 4 years now, still to go. Maybe I can get sponsorship to get you guys to come here.
Do it,
Yeah,
Joe
I'll still
Bird.
be here. We would love to.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be really awesome. We'll keep in touch.
So yeah. Now I just wanted to say hi and give you an update. I'm doing really well.
Hey,
So yeah.
it's good to catch up and know that everything's going well. And that's a beautiful drawing. And I would, if that bugs you about your therapist, you can always ask. It's okay to
Yeah,
say.
I will ask her. I'll ask
Yeah.
her.
Because I've said things that I didn't even realize came out that way, and I'll have a client say, "You mentioned this," and I'll say, "What? That's not what I meant." So it's fair because we're human too.
Yeah, and she's very sweet, and I do tend to freeze up a little bit and overanalyze when I'm there. So
It's
I'll
okay.
ask her.
That's normal because it's kind of like a vulnerable place, So
Yeah, very.
okay, yeah. Well, I'm glad things are going well, and thanks for keeping us posted.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, it's nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. You too. We'll talk soon. Bye, Karen.
Bye.
She is so talented. That's a beautiful drawing. I am a terrible, as you guys have seen if you've watched my Draw My Life, I am a horrible drawer, and I rely mainly on stick figures. So, I remember when people were doing the Draw
You're a
My
really good singer, Katie. Maybe.
Everybody has their talents and non-talents. I know my
Gazoo.
limitations.
Gazoo.
I know Gazoo is all up on this too. Woo, 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 woo.
You're a rapper, Katie. Kazoo is all
Up on this too. Yep.
And Razzle Snorf.
Yeah, I can't draw.
That's
Sophie
a
Jo
good
can't either. If you guys see my Draw My Life, I also misspell people's names in there, which drives me crazy. Thanks, Letitia, but
Oh, you know what would be nice?
Hmm?
I'd like to see. Dan just wrote, "I'm a great writer and pool player." What if everyone was to write something nice about themselves in the comments? Like, what are you good at?
Oh, yeah. Sean is now a therapist. I like to tease him. But that's a good idea, especially for Friday, the end of the week. I would like to know what's one thing that you have enjoyed about yourself or that you're grateful for this week. Tell us in the comments. Let's read some. Let's see what Sean the therapist. Sophie's laughing. Yep. But the funny thing is that Sean has actually learned a lot about like therapy, psychology and stuff just from like editing videos back in the day. Because if you think about it, you guys, we've been doing this. If you are a new viewer, welcome. I'm happy that you found us and you're part of the community. But, but we've been doing this for like 5 years and some. Oh, Sassy Katie's the best. Thanks, Lauren. Mama Brown Bear can sing. Oh, Sean is a talented DJ and therapist. Oh, I think that would be really cool, Sheepishness, to make a Kinning coloring book with journal topics. Caitlin loves her empathy. Lucy loves her art. Shashari loves... Sean's the stage mom. That's what I had teased him about that before. Get all the sounds. And Hannah's opening up more. Maddie's been making progress on her festival outfits. You designed them yourself? Wow. I'm always so impressed. Yeah, and Harley has a gift of drawing. Sydney's good at Netflixing. Hey, there is an art to Netflixing to be able to find, the things that you like.
I love seeing this. Everyone's really saying
Yeah, I love it. Grateful for going to work. That's awesome, Sophie Jo. Your horse, Brooke, you have a horse? Do you have pictures of said horse? Can you share photos on here? Does that work? Is it just text? I love it. Oh, yay, Keely. I'm glad that therapy's getting a little bit better and you feel like you're coping a little bit more. Woo, woo, woo. And Yoitz Brittany Ann is grateful for her bed and SD. SD. What's SD? Am I being silly? Is it one of those things like Yoitz again? Okay.
I just left you hanging there. I'm sorry.
I know, you didn't. Boring. Okay.
What?
Melinda, why do we ask you the same questions over and over again? Oh, like spamming? People, ooh, sugar gliders, Sarah. Oh, Jory, you have ducks? the same questions over and over. Are people spamming? I try to keep up with it, but oh, service dog. ICSD. Thanks.
Oh,
Thanks,
my
Yoits. Hashtag Yoits. Oh, yeah. Oh, gaming and be a game developer. That's really cool. Dan the Newfie Man. Fellow Canadian. Whoop, whoop. I think that I'm not Canadian. If anybody thinks I'm from Canada, I'm from Washington State.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Oh, that's not what you mean, Melinda? Let me know what you mean.
Hannah Brown.
Okay, let's guess somebody.
Hello?
Be our guest, Katrina. Put it to the test.
She's calling you right now.
She's calling me. Oh, Lucy B, in a minute, honey. Yeah, of course. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. It's good to see you.
Yeah, same here.
So what's going on? How is everything?
Everything in school is good, but right now it's like around the time, it's like about in a month, I guess, will be my brother's 1 year anniversary from his accidental overdose. He was in Iraq around 2001 to 2005 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so he had PTSD, and he got married, and then his wife got him hooked on heroin, and yeah, great, Lily.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
So
There's a
dangerous.
huge story there. Yeah, and so then and he was off heroin for like a long time, and then recently she like took his kid away and was like, I want a divorce. And then he was like, okay, can I see my kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't really know this part. My sister told me this part. Like, we're just all assuming that he like just relapsed, I guess, and went back on heroin, and then it was like such a shock to every single one. I'm one of 9 siblings, so
Oh, wow.
every single one of us were like, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a little background story.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Heroin is such a dangerous drug, and it's really hard to kick the habit because of how addictive it is as a drug. So what's
I don't know. I just have a lot of guilt about it. Like I feel like I was like texting him in December, and then in March it like was like I texted him and I saw everything on Facebook on his like page, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Like, and I was like, "What is everyone so sorry about?" And I texted him and I didn't get a reply, and I was like, "Wait, this is a red flag. Like, what's going on?" And so so I just feel like guilty that I should have like texted him or something, but I don't know.
Well, and I think that's kind of part of, like, I had a video, I don't know if you saw the video I put out about, like, dealing with death by suicide. Like, even though it's an overdose, it can feel, I mean, if it was purposeful, right? We're assuming it's purposeful. We don't know his state of mind before. No one's going to know that, But there is a lot of, like, the guilt and the what if, and I should have. And I talk about it. I don't know, did you see that video I put out?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say Sean's going to put the link, but, what was it? Hold on. Losing someone to suicide, that one, yeah. So I think that's like, it's a very normal response because we care, right? And we feel like maybe I should have cared more or should have done blank, 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 insert any number of things. But the truth of it is that the reason he overdosed actually had nothing to do with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we look at the facts, like, and I know that I don't do this like fact thing much with clients, but sometimes in situations like this, I think it's important for you to like remind yourself that what was happening to him had nothing to do with you, really. You were still his supportive sister. You were still there. I have no doubt he knew that, especially because you were going to text, you've texted and you're like, wait, this is a red flag. Like, you were engaged with him, but it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to feel sad about it. It's okay to miss him. Sometimes I think instead of not allowing your brain to focus on the I shoulda, coulda, woulda, pulling it into like, what are the things that I loved about him? What do I wish he'd be around for? And I know that's like sad and it's sometimes hard, but sometimes that's really what we need, is just to grieve it and to be upset because we lost somebody that we loved, and that's just really hard.
Yeah.
But I think talking about it, to be truthful, was the most helpful thing for me, because then you don't feel so alone with it. And then I find that I cry less randomly. You know what I mean? How like sometimes you'd be like, whoa, and you're like, what the hell? But if I'm talking about it constantly or as often as I need, then it doesn't pop out of nowhere. I feel like, I don't know, like I'm able to express it in other ways.
Yeah.
So, I would try to talk about it, journal about it, whatever feels good to you, especially with your other siblings. That's a great thing about a big family. If any of them you're close with them, talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for your loss, though. It is hard.
Thank you. Yeah.
We're here to support. But yeah, you can always also, if you just want to talk about it, you can hop on the chat on the website and talk there, or, anything like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. We'll see you soon. Keep us posted, okay?
Thank you.
Bye, Katrina. That's really hard. I think that's hard for a lot of us. I'm grabbing my water, you guys. It is hard to lose someone that we love, whether to suicide or whether, any other type of, chronic illness or natural death. It doesn't matter. Losing someone's hard, and I think that there's a huge curve when we have to try to cope. And so I think, letting ourselves feel it. I feel like that's the message in therapy. Let yourself feel it. It's okay to feel that way. Sheepishness is asking, is there going to be another live stream this weekend? I was debating because I've been tired this week, but I think I'll do Sunday.
Oh.
Sean's got an important call from his computer. Thanks, Letitia. I think I'm going to, sorry, excuse me. Emma Leon. Thank you. I'm thinking I'll do Sunday, and I'm thinking 1 p.m. I know that people want later. It's just hard. Like, for instance, today's is early because we have an event this evening, so I couldn't do the late time on Friday like for the Australia people. And so I'm thinking Sunday I'll probably do one, and I'll do it. We pronounced her name right, Sean.
Well,
Sean's a Frenchie, so he's pretty good with that kind of stuff. So anyways, I will do one on Sunday, probably at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll tweet about it after today's live stream. That's why I hadn't said anything, because I couldn't decide if I was going to do one or not. Melinda, I can guest you. I think there was someone else that I said I would guest first, but I forget. Lucy B real quick. She said that she had to go, so we were going to guest her and see how she's doing.
I think Lucy B was supposed to dance, if I remember correctly.
she's the artist.
No, but she said she was going to dance.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi.
Your hair looks good. Did you just get it done?
You. No, I just straightened it this morning. I thought I'd try with my appearance.
Same. I don't try with my hair.
I rarely do either.
So what's up?
It's been a really weird week. It's been so strange. I feel like, because I just started my meds again because I'm an idiot and I stopped taking them about a month ago. And I just started them up again on Sunday. So I've been so groggy and feeling more anxious and like dissociating, and it's been wild.
What medication are you on, if you don't mind me asking?
Sertraline.
Okay. I was like, did we talk about this last time? I feel like you said that you were starting it. Is that correct?
No, I think last time you asked me if I'd changed my meds, and I said no.
Gotcha.
But really, I wasn't on them. But I've started them up again.
Okay.
But I'm feeling better today. It's been a good day today.
Good.
Yeah.
And it takes time. I mean, with medication and stuff, especially stopping and starting, because a lot of people do that. A lot of people end up stopping and starting just because we either feel good or we're sick of it, or who knows, right? It could be all sorts of reasons. I'm sure if you remember back to when you started, it does make us feel a little off at first.
Yeah.
So it's kind of normal to, not feel like yourself for a bit, but give it a couple weeks and we usually kind of mellow back out into kind of a norm feeling.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel a bit more normal now, slightly more normal.
Good.
And it's been a good day. I finished one of my final pieces for art, and I've got it here in my
Yay,
room.
show us. We try to
But
hear.
Yeah.
well, it's but
Hey, I'm not judging. My house is a
yeah,
mess.
this is this is my bedroom. But yeah, I've just done like a load of prints onto fabric of my friend.
Wow. How do
So
you
yeah,
get them onto fabric? Oh, I
it's
like
just
that.
yeah, it's the speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil.
Oh, I
But
see. That's
yeah,
so cool.
so yeah, it's just printing the same onto paper, but just onto fabric.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
awesome. Wow.
yeah,
So that's your final project.
yeah. Well, one of 3 units. We're doing 3 sketchbooks at the moment, and it's tiring.
Wow. Yeah, you're
So
so talented. That's amazing.
thank you. So I have 2 more final pieces to do for this Friday.
Wow.
So I'm a bit stressed, but
One
I
thing
can
at a
get
time.
through.
That's whenever I
Yeah,
feel maxed out, like with the creating the workbook or something, break it into like a little chunk. Today I'm gonna do blank. And then
yeah.
it's like,
I do.
yay.
I do little bits now, and then I celebrate when I do them.
Yeah, that's perfect. Because otherwise it's overwhelming and we never want to get started because we're like, oh, so much, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yay. Well, good. I'm glad today's a
So
little bit
yeah,
better. You're feeling a little bit better, more like yourself.
I am, and I have to go soon. I'm going to ice skating with my friend. I go skating every
Oh,
week.
oh,
Picked up that
fun.
hobby.
Are you
Yeah,
on Twitter? Will you send me a picture of you skating?
of course I will.
Yay. Okay, cool. Well, have fun.
I
I'm glad I
will.
got to see you.
You too.
Bye, Lucy B.
Bye.
That's beautiful, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, thanks, Letitia. And thanks, Karen K. I saw that you gave some bars and stuff. Sorry, I'm grabbing my water because I'm officially out of coffee. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, thanks, Karen. That was not the right sound either. I'm thinking of like the really sad.
That sound?
No, Sean loves a cowbell. Sean really loves a cowbell. Pew! Pew! That noise, exactly. Maureen had it.
Oh.
Okay, Melinda wants to explain. She was asking the same questions and stuff. So let's get Melinda on. And I heard that we have things coming from Amazon. So thank you, Melinda.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
It's Friday.
It is.
Yeah. Yep,
Well,
Wascally
since
saying
I'm not working, I don't really care what done Tuesday. I have to be done by Tuesday.
Okay. So we'll be done by Tuesday.
Yeah.
So what was your question? I misunderstood, I guess.
I guess what I mean is, I understand the spamming. What I mean is, why do we ask the same questions over and over again? We know
Oh,
what you're going to say. We've heard you
I
say it before.
over.
Why do we have the constant need to hear the answer over and over again?
I think that's a really good question, and it's something I've thought of. The funny thing is that it doesn't happen so much in my private practice, but it happens here a lot, right? And I think
It happens with me and my therapist all the time.
oh, yes. Okay, so that makes me feel good though, because I thought it was interesting, and it also depends on like obviously what you're working on and everything. But
Mhm.
and actually, if I think about it more, it does happen in my private practice, just a little different. It's not as clear as it is here, right? It's like
Yeah.
walking around. I think it's truthfully because sometimes we need the reminder. I think that
hmm
even though we quote unquote know the answer, because if we're struggling, like for instance, I'll give an example. Like what popped in my head is I had this client who's really struggling with self-injury, and she would stop using her logs that I would have her do to like her impulse logs to help her fight the urges. And so when she was having a really hard time, I would say, "Are you using your logs?" She's like, "No. I don't think I need to use them anymore." And we go through this whole circle of like, this is why you need to use them, and to be the same conversation over and over. Like, this is why you use them, and this is why they're helpful, and remember, blah, blah, blah. And about like the third or fourth time of us having that conversation over the course of working together, I was like, how come you stop using them just to hear me say you need to? And she was like, well, sometimes, the voice, the urge, like tells me I don't need to, and so it's good to have you to like fight back to it. And so sometimes I think we ask the same question because we're not able to say it to ourselves and believe it yet. We need to hear it from an outside source, you know?
Yeah.
And so I don't know, that's kind of my guess as to why we have to we ask the same questions, because sometimes we just need reassurance that yes, that is true. It still pertains to me. And because sometimes we're not strong enough to like argue back against, whatever we're thinking. I don't know. What do you think? Why have you and your therapist talked about it? Why do you ask the same questions?
I guess basically what you said, and I guess I knew that too, and
Yeah, but it's, like everybody, we sometimes just we just, we need to hear it. It's almost like you could even say sometimes we just need to hear I love you from someone that we care about. It's the same kind of thing. We need like the affirmation, and that's like a normal human response, I think. Just need a little extra oomph. Anything else going on?
well, I did have a question which I don't know if you'd be able to answer. I know you don't like do meds and stuff, but I started a new medication a few months ago, but
Okay.
every time I've gotten it, the refill, it's been like different. Like it's a different manufacturer or brand or something. And
Yeah.
I guess my question is, could that affect it? Because I kind of feel like I'm starting it all over again every time.
Yeah, it's something, this is a great question, Melinda, and it is actually something I can speak to because it's not technically about like what medication you should be on for what. Something that I learned like 2 years ago, I guess, or 3 years ago, that I didn't know. And I think this is something that we should all be informed as people who take medication in general, even if it's just something for the flu, is that there are a bunch of different, if it's not a branded medication, which all of us know that's way more expensive. Like I remember I tried to pick up something for when I had like an ear infection, and they were like, that's going to be $180. And I was like, and I don't need it. I'll have to find something else. And
Yeah.
I was like, is there a generic? And they're like, oh yeah, and it's $5. So of course I'm gonna take the generic. But the thing that people don't know is that generics aren't held to the same standard as branded is.
Mhm.
So let's say we were on branded Prozac for 2 years and it was helping us. Well, then we ended up switching because our pharmacy can switch to a generic without letting us know. And so I
Yeah,
always,
my pharmacy let me know. Like I started and they're like, well, the next time we're changing to a different one, so it'll be this. And now I go to Kmart pharmacy, but the Kmart in my area is closing, so I transferred it to Dillon's and they use a different one, so I've had like three different ones.
yeah. And so looking up the one that you like the most, like if there was a brand, you can
Hmm.
actually ask your pharmacy, hey, do you have a contract with this company? And I know it's kind of awkward,
Yeah.
but they're so used to this conversation, trust me, because since I found this out, I'm like very direct about like, I need this and I like this one. And. Um, so you can ask like, hey, I like Teva is a really good generic brand I find.
Hmm.
And I think they're out of Israel, but they have like a higher percentage because the whole thing is the percentage of the medication itself that needs to be the actual useful medication because it's not 100%, which most people would think. With branded, it's like between 90 and 100, but then when you go down to generic, it's like 70%. So that 30% can be anything that could give you a side effect or make it work less for you or any number of things like that. So know that if you find a generic type of the medication that you're on, write it down. And when you go to the pharmacy, ask them if they have a contract and if they can get
Hmm.
that for you. You could go ahead of time so that you don't have to miss a refill or anything. But yeah, that's something you can do, and that is very normal. I've had that from a lot of clients. I had a client who's bipolar, bipolar one, and his mania is very frightening to him, and he ends up spending a lot of money, and it can be really detrimental. And they changed him to a generic form of, I forget what it was he was on at the time. I don't think it was lithium. I think it was Lamictal, and he had like hypomania symptoms. And so I told him, I was like, you have to go back. I want you to go back now, and I want you to tell them that you need this. And it went away. So yeah, you're not alone. That's a very normal feeling, but let them know and make sure you get on the one that feels the best to you.
I don't know if I can really tell which one feels the best. I mean, I've been on each of them for 4 weeks and then
Oh,
changed.
and then switched.
So it was just like, I mean, by the time like I adjusted to each of them, I don't really notice a difference in them, but
Yeah. Well,
so
write down this one, like take note of this one, and if you feel okay, then make sure that you stay on it. Like always check.
Yeah.
Also, pharmacies can just change the generic like the generic brand they use, and not tell. Hopefully, it sounds like yours is better, and they'll tell. But I've had them not tell my clients, and then they'll decompensate or have a hard time or feel off and not know why. So just take note of it. But yeah,
Well, I
you're not
don't know if
alone.
they'll tell me because I had to change pharmacies.
Yeah,
I love
and that's
Kmart. Nobody's ever there.
I know. Same. I know. That's like back home we have a Kmart and a Walmart, and the Kmart is so nice because no one's there. But I'm like, it's probably
Exactly.
gonna go out of business. Oh,
Then people will be there all the time.
I
Like,
know
no, you
exactly.
can shop here. Only the loyal customers should get their going out of business sale.
Exactly. So true. We only get the benefit. We're the ones that kept it going. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Well, keep me posted. But yeah, take note of it and make sure that they don't switch on you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay? Yeah, of course. Good to see you, Melinda. And good luck with finishing your last little bit of school.
Yes, and I will send it to you when I'm done. I've
Okay.
finished with editing like the interviews and everything. I just have to do like my narration of it, which I'm like halfway done.
Gotcha. Okay. Yay.
But living
There.
with like 7 people, it makes it very difficult to find times that I can do that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. It's going to be great. I'm excited to see it. Yay. Okay. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye, Melinda. Woo, woo, woo. Sean is letting me know. Nora, I'm going to say that wrong. Thanks, Nora and Jennifer A. for the bars. Woo,
Nora
woo.
Siharian.
Siharian?
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 Yeah.
Is we saying that right, Nora? Let us know. I don't want
And
to.
then Hannah Carlson has a question for you.
Oh, what's the question, Sean?
And
Oh,
the
Sean's
question
putting.
is right
Okay.
now.
Okay. How can you deal with the stress of going to trial? I'm assuming. Oh, thanks, Yoitz, Brittany Ann.
Yoitz.
It will never get old. I'm assuming that you're going to hashtag Yoitz. Oh, Waskley's here. I saw the be our guest, be our guest.
And Carly's here.
And Carly's here. Hey, hey, the gang's all here. Do 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 do.
That's a good song, Katie.
I just made it
you
up.
should record that.
I just made it up right now. You heard it here first. Okay. Just got home from work. Yay, I know, because you're in Boston or Massachusetts? In Massachusetts. Thanks, Keely. Oh, yeah, and Nora, I figured you're Armenian because a lot of my friends who are Armenian have the IAN at the end of their name, like Derminjan or
Basmajan.
Basmajan. Do we know who's Basmajan?
It's a guy I went to high school with.
Oh, I was like,
what?
I don't know Basmajan, but yes. Okay, yes, she says LOA. Yes. Okay, let's get to the question.
Okay, so the question again is...
Yes, the question from Hannah is, how can you deal with the stress of going to trial? And I assume we're talking about going to trial because of something that maybe abuse that we've actually put it through to trial. You have to kind of let me know. I'm looking in the chat. But I assume that it's something that, we've filed a claim and now we're going to trial. And the truth about the stress of going to trial is to prepare and to have as much support as possible. So if we have, where's the sour cream? Sorry, Maureen, that cracks me up. We're fresh out. Actually, we don't have any sour cream right now. We are fresh out, but we do have milk. Even better. Getting into therapy if you're not, because going to trial can be really, really stressful, especially if it's what I'm assuming, which is, you filed a complaint or you've reported someone for abuse or what have you. We really do need to have, where's the glue stick? Okay, remind me again, Sydney. I'll answer that after I finish this question. Get into therapy if you're not. I also encourage you to tell people in your life who are supportive and loving about what's going on, because we really need to get you surrounded by supports so that you don't feel overwhelmed by the whole process, because going to trial can be really stressful. And I would encourage you to talk about it on the website a little bit, because we have quite a few people who've already been through the process and can kind of tell you how they survived. But we really need to have a lot of support around us. I think the best thing we can do is practicing. If we have to go on the stand or anything like that, if we have to speak up in court at all, I encourage you to practice with the people around you and the people that you love, and most importantly, your lawyer, so that you're prepared. Because the worst thing for my clients, at least in my experience, is if they go unprepared or if they start to feel overwhelmed or have a panic attack, We haven't prepped and we don't have any plan in place for if that happens. So make sure you have a plan in place for that kind of stuff. But also we'll get asked a question. It can be completely re-traumatizing because often the other lawyer or judge or whoever can ask us questions and be really abrasive and aggressive, and it can be really hard. And so preparing and practicing can help so incredibly much. And also, you know, making sure that the practicing also makes sure that you can calm yourself down if you're feeling overwhelmed so that you don't have a panic attack or dissociate, and you're able to stay present and you're able to, you know, get through the whole trial process. And if any of you are just tuning in, the question was, how can you deal with the stress of going to trial? And so hopefully that kind of helps you out a little bit, Hannah. Know that you will survive it. It will be okay. We just have to get you a little bit more prepared. Yeah, of course. I hope that's helpful. Let us know. Keep us posted. And like I said, we have a lot of Kenyans who've been through a similar situation. Thanks, Anthony, for the likes. Woo! Okay, so the question, but yeah, I hope that that's helpful. Keep us posted. So the story about, I think that I need some kind of sponsorship from, what is it called? Palmer's Cocoa Butter. That's what the glue stick is. So I usually keep 2 at all times because I'm weird and I like it so much. I keep 1 by my bed and 1 in my purse. So the glue stick comes with me everywhere. But lately I ran out of 1 and then I went to Target because that's where I usually get them, and it's not there. And then I asked the guy, and he's like, oh, I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. It would be right here. And then I get online, and I'm like, where do I find this? And they're like, Target. And I'm like, no, I was just there, and they don't have it. And so I had to order it from, like, Palmer's themselves, and I don't know what's taking so long. I need to check on the shipping. It's been like a week. Sean's so popular. He gets phone calls all the time. He's sneaking out. He has to work too. So anyways, that's the story about the glue stick. Yoit's not a glue stick. Yes. So anyways, that's, oh, thanks Amy S. and thanks Official Anthony and everybody, and Letitia, everybody for the likes. Better than scary cowbells. Very true, Karen. The cowbells can get a little overwhelming. Oh, blanket. Okay. Thanks for saying that you bought a new blanket, Moony Moni. Please tweet me a picture of it. And thanks, Sophie P. So Jennifer was like, you said you'd bring your baby blanket out and show us. Is my baby blanket too intense? Do you guys see this? Do you see what I mean? Remember we were talking about this in the last live stream? Do you guys remember this? But look how, okay, so I'll see if, do you see how holy it is? Can you see me through this? Do you see how worn out? Really, camera? You guys, I'm gonna have to start stockpiling some monies to get a new camera. So that's my baby blanket. But I would tear, like these would tear the little edges. And so I would reach into the little torn part because it's still soft in there. Oh, it's still soft after all these years, like 30 some years, 33 years. I don't know if my mom got it when I was just born, but then I reach into the little silky bit. Anyway, this is Pinky Blanky. So she still sleeps with me, but you can see my old little kid's stitches. I mean, it's like a mouth. Anyways, so Jennifer reminded me, oh, your silky edge fell off, Waskley. Yeah, that it slowly kind of tears away, but I still keep my blanket. And it's so funny because Sean and I have like, we're friends with each of our friends, but we always kind of break them into like his original friends and my original friends. So one of his original friends, his wife Courtney, a different Courtney from the one who made the t-shirts, but his wife Courtney, she has her blanket, and it reminds me, if you've seen Garden State, which I love that movie, where she has tickle, which is just like a little bit left of her blanket. She has like a tickle. She has like a little bit, and she brings it with her. Like if they go places, she still has it. She keeps it in her pillowcase, and then she pulls it out and like rubs it. And it's funny because, so we always, you know, her and I bonded over that because Matt, her husband, teased her. Sean teases me about it. And we're like, hey, we got our thing. I just got my thing. It's my comfort thing. Get over it, you know? So anyways, I've always loved the blankie. And I think that's why I love blankets in general. Okay, so that's the story about the blanket. Courtney Pants, Katrina, I honestly haven't talked to Courtney Pants in a long time. She did text me a while back to ask for a referral to see, I think it was a psychiatrist or psychologist. I forget what it was. Oh, thanks, Sophie P. But you'll have to ask her and message her because she's still on Instagram pretty regularly, and I'll periodically see her at different events. But I haven't seen her in a long, long time. So yeah, I think she's doing well. Yeah, ask her and see what she's doing. Okay. Oh, you have a baby bear instead of a blanket, Ada. Yeah, my brother had a bear, and he still keeps his bear, but its eyes fell off. You know how, like, over time things just wear down. Thanks, Jalen. So, anyways, that's the... What'd you miss, Carly? A lot of things. I just talked about my baby blanket. What else is there? When did you get on? When did you get off? I saw you on, and then, you know. Okie dokie. It's so creepy when the eyes fall off. I know, it's just because they're those little, like... They're like sewn in, but you know, they're not, you should just, now that I have a niece, like I bought her a bunny, I think it was, or an elephant. I can't remember which one I chose, but I got the eyes that are just stitched. There's no like thing that can fall off. They're just like embroidered eyes, if you will, so that nothing falls off. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. Somebody's saying don't go away. I'm still here. So I hope you're not sick of it yet. Hey you. Okay. Oh, you saw the blankie. I have 4 of the exact same ones, but different color. Oh, see, my brother's was green, and mine was pink. And I don't know if Nick still has his green blankie. I don't know. Boys are different than girls, or at least my brother is different than me. Oh, Mama Brown versus Son is like Linus with the blue silky blanket. Oh, cute. Okay, let's see. Oh, Palm Tree Beach, you're on. I didn't even see until just now. Okay, so I'm going away next week, and I know my body image will suck. It did last time I was at the beach. Any suggestions when you hate the way you look? There's a couple things that we can do. Firstly, rewatch my video about building a better body image. Look at that. You know, it's such a good title. It's all, what's the word? I'm having total brain farts today, you guys. I'm sorry. Alliteration. Pulling from my journalism background in middle school. Alliteration is, you know, when everything starts with the same letter or same sound. So building a better body image, rewatch that Palm Tree Beach and see if it helps, because there's a lot of things that you can do to help change the way you talk to yourself. And I would encourage you to fight the negative voice as much as possible during your time away. And also the second thing that I would recommend is really packing things that you want to wear and you feel good in. And I know that that sounds like so simple and so stupid, but I'm going to be honest, you guys. I did that whole clean out. If you are new to following me, thanks, Letitia, for the likes. Same sounding sound in a sentence. Exactly. So I did this huge clean out of all my clothes, and it was pretty shame-filling to realize how much shit I've acquired. But since I've gotten rid of it, Sean's like, you've been in such a better mood, and it's true. I just like got rid of so much. Oh, of course, Anthony, I'm glad you're able to tune in for like most of the live stream. Yay. Thanks, Melinda. Woo, woo. So, yeah, and Maureen saying I threw away all my clothes I felt fat in. But part of the book that I read, which is called The Life-Changing Art, I think. Ooh, look. Oh, who's giving me a diamond ring? Oh, thanks, Anthony. It's so pretty. Thank you, thank you. Woo, woo. I love the little, I love the shininess. Woo, woo. And Sean's not here to do the soundboard, but if he would, it'd be like, bring, bring. Kind of like a ring, but more like shiny, like glisten noise. Thanks, Anthony. I hope you have a good day at work. So I did the sparkly, exactly, Wascally. I did the big clean out, and it's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. That's what it's called. By Marie Kondo or something. Anyway, the whole point of the book is that you go through your items and you hold them in your hand and you're like, does this bring me joy? I know that sounds silly, but I turned that in my mind to mean, do I like wearing it? Do I get excited to wear this? Do I feel good when I wear this? And so Palm Tree Beach, I would do that with the clothing before you pack it. Yeah, I am Maggie. I'm glad you're able to hop on. I would do that before you pack. Like, do I feel good in this? Do I like this? And if you wear like loose linen pants and a flowy shirt and that's what you feel good in, then that is fine. I don't know where you're going or how warm it is, but I'm just throwing out options. But know that you can pack things that you feel good in, and that's honestly all we should wear. Why do we own clothes that we feel like shit in? That makes no sense at all. Am I right? So that was how I probably got rid of because I got rid of, you guys, like 15 bags of clothes and shit. Whew. And I still haven't even gone through, oh, you're going to the beach. Yes. Yeah, joyless clothes must go. So, yeah, so anyway, and that's something, I got rid of so many things, and I haven't even gone through my jackets yet because I just haven't had the time, and I still have things that I'm selling on eBay and like things sitting around. Oh, number 23, whoop, 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 whoop. We're so close to 50,000. I don't think we're going to get to 100, you guys. I'm not going to lie. But that means we get to do the giveaway. For those of you who don't know, thanks, Sophie P. If we get to 100,000, I will karaoke. It's finally Friday, and I will film it, and we'll put it up on Patreon for anybody. You don't have to be a Patreon patron to watch it. I know I love jackets too, Waskley. It's a problem. And then if we get to 75,000, I will karaoke any song of my choosing and still put it up, but it won't be. It's finally Friday. If we get to 50,000 likes, then I will do a giveaway. So those are the things that we get to. So if you want any of those, then you got to smash that like button. Just like, was it, I forget who just said that. Yeah, Pantalina, I thought it was you. Hashtag smash that like button. Sophie P says it too. So thanks. I love Brat the kitty cat. Such a cute name. But anyway, I think that it's important to pack clothes and to wear clothes that we feel good in. And I honestly think that it's changed the whole way I look at shopping. Thanks, Ames23. Am I saying that right? Thank you for the likes. I can't smash the like button anymore. It's okay, official lilac. I totally understand. So anyway, changing what we put on our bodies because it can make us feel good or bad or whatever. Thanks, Pantalina. Woo woo. You know, it really, really changes. It really helps. So that's just my advice. That's something that's helped me. And yeah. So, okay, Amy S is next, and it looks like we've got Brat the kitty cat, I think, is after her. Let's see if we can get Amy on. And if y'all remember, I believe, hi.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
Are you like correcting papers or something?
Yeah, marking like a ton of books, if you can see behind me.
Oh my goodness. You guys, Amy's a teacher. What age do you teach?
Last year I did primary, so younguns, and then this year I do secondary, so I teach like GCSE upwards.
Oh, hence the gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So
How are you doing? How are your feet?
they're alright. They're not too bad. I've just had other problems on top of that now, so yeah, we're dealing with those extra ones too, because I've had long-standing kind of stomach problem as well, so getting through that though. We're gonna get there. So but no, this week just kind of, I got really angry earlier on because I mentioned on Facebook that I was looking at doing a master's degree.
Okay.
And I kind of got really good feedback from my sister. She was like, yeah, be a unicorn, which is just her being really strange. And then my brother was like, yeah, so what are your prospects with this? And like, he was just so negative about it that I was just like, oh, like, I didn't need that. I just wanted someone to be like, yes, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And you should really go for it and do your best at it. And I was just like so deflated. First thing this morning, I woke up within an hour. I was on like talking to unis about their admissions and kind of what I needed to do and all this lot. And I was so kind of, I even started thinking about doing supply next year alongside my masters. And then he was just like this downer on it. So
Yeah.
I kind of got really frustrated and annoyed.
Yeah, and that is frustrating. But something I've as a person, I think I've learned over the years that like there's always going to be those negative people, but it's up to us. Because the shitty thing I find is that we can have one negative thing and we like focus on that versus like the millions of positive things that we received or talked about, you know? And like we like think only about the negative, and I'm like, it's hard to like get your brain out of it. And so I like personally try to remember the positive ones and the reason why you wanted to go to grad school, like why you want to do all this stuff. And instead try to like tell yourself that over and over, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I just like worry about what other people think, and I think sometimes in my own head I'm like, am I doing this because I'm bored of my job? Am I doing this because I'm worrying too much about being rubbish at it and I need to like an alternative avenue because unis and school's really the only thing I've ever been good at. So is that why I'm doing it? And I'm kind of trying to figure out for myself why I'm doing it as well. So it's difficult because it's a lot of money to put into something if it's not for the right reason of doing it. So
yeah. And I don't know. It's good that you're thinking about it because it's something I definitely took time to think about too because it is a lot of money. I mean, I'm still paying for it essentially. So,
Does it ever go away, the money side of it? I don't think it does. No.
I don't think so. I mean, I wish I was like smart enough or I don't know, enough to get more scholarships, I suppose. But like that didn't, for grad school, that never happens. So it's like you just end up having to pay for it. But I think that it's good to consider like why you want to do it and what you could do with it. Because the reason that I decided to go to grad school is because I couldn't do what I wanted to do without it. So I could be like just a counselor, like a recovery counselor or something like that. But I would have to go to grad school to be a licensed anything, essentially. And so considering what you could do with it, that would make it better even if it increases your pay over time, that ends up paying for the school itself.
I mean, that's the thing, like, I think I had this conversation with Mum earlier on today, and I said to her that I was like, I love my job, I love teaching, and I love the conversations I get to have with teenagers, kids all day long, but that's the side I really like about it. I don't like the side that kind of promotes the stress and anxiety of school. I don't like that we are testing rigorously all the time. I don't like any of that side of it because I know how it feels to be on that side of things where you're that anxious and panicked over stuff that you fail at tests, and that's pretty much what I did when I was in school because it was only when I got to university that I was actually successful enough because I chose a course that wasn't exam based and it didn't give me that level of stress. So also my other little thing I just wanted to kind of just ask, really, I don't really know if it's an ask because it's not really a question as such, but my kind of therapist-y person wants to know why I feel the need to carry around both my boxes of medication with me all the time. And I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like, I don't.
Do you need to take them? Like, are they things that you take as needed?
I take them at home usually of an evening, but they follow me around everywhere in my bag. They are always there.
Is it like a security thing? Does it make you anxious? Like, what if one time when you had a short errand to run, you didn't bring them? What would that mean? How would you feel?
I don't know. It's just like they are always around, and for many senses, it's been when I've had bad times, like they've been my resource.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's kind of like, I don't want to get rid of them out of my bag, but he seems rather concerned that I carry around 2 boxes of 75 milligram tablets all the time with me. That's like 56 tablets. But he's like, you carry them around all the time. He was like, that's not good. I'm like, well, why not? He won't really talk to me about why not.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like, I wouldn't say it's terrible. Like, I wouldn't judge what you do. I'm more interested as to why. Like he is. Like, why do you do it? And so I'd consider, like, the best way, or at least the best way I find out with my clients is challenging them to not bring them to one place, one time. And then even if you're not able to, it gives you an idea of like what comes up, like what is it that you think, or what's your response that makes you say, oh, I can't do that. Or if you are able to leave them, then what thoughts come up because you don't have them? Because that tells us too. Like, we're trying to find the answer out, essentially.
That's crazy that you even just said that, and that's kind of already made me like.
You're like, had a
about it. I feel dead fidgety even thinking about the fact that they wouldn't be there, and I don't know why, because like in the day-to-day setting when I'm at school and that, I wouldn't ever be in a position to use them if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, that felt scary that they're not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, try not bringing them and think, and then write down what comes up. I think it's not good because we're like having a hard time. But that'll give you the answer.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, keep us posted, okay?
Okay, will do. Thank you very much.
Of course. Good to see you, Amy.
Have a great week.
You too. Good luck with all your GCSEs. Yeah.
Thank
I hope
you.
it goes by quickly.
Bye.
Bye. It's interesting, you guys. I think it's always something that we can do if we worry, if we wonder why we need something, or it's hard to let something go. Like I'll even apply it to like self-injury tools. Like I've had clients who are like, well, I couldn't get rid of them. I don't need them. I'm not using them, but I don't want to throw them out or anything. And I'll offer to hold them for a week. I'd be like, bring them. I'll hold them. And then you can tell me if you want me to throw them out or not. Or I'll give them back. Because it's really all up to you, right? It's a process, not perfection. I'm not going to tell you to stop because that's not how it works. And so trying to stop doing something or not bring something or not have something by just the thought of not doing it or trying to not do it tells us a lot about why we need it and why it's upsetting to us that if we couldn't have it and why we bring it with us everywhere. I think that's what's all this cheese talk?
Cheese.
Cheese, please.
Oh, I'm like that. Capture it. Smash that.
Ooh, cheesians. I mean, blame Sean. What'd you do, Sean? Do you love the cheese? Cheese. Brooke likes it.
Yoitz cheese.
Yeah, Yoitz cheese. I love it. Sean started it. Oh, you guys are so funny. He is the cheese man. We do love cheese as a family. When we had a holiday party, and it all started with a cow onesie.
It was the story of the cow onesie and how we produce cheese and sour cream.
Ooh, queso.
What are we, dairy farmers?
Oh my God,
queso?
You guys!
Oh, when
we went to Texas, we definitely quesoed ourselves into an oblivion. So it was amazing, and I don't regret it at all. One of my favorite ever. Who was it? I forget. Was it Mariah? I think her name starts with an M. You were on Twitter. I don't know if she's on today, but thanks, Amy S. She was on Twitter, and she got up because she thought the live stream it was last week. She thought the live stream was the day before it actually was. And so she was up at like 4 a.m. waiting for it or whatever. And I tweeted, I'm like, oh no, it's tomorrow. It's not today. And then she was like, but I just binge watch a bunch of your videos. I have no regrets. And it's a chicken on like a turntable, and it's like, I regret nothing, and he's turning and turning and turning. I was like, oh my God, this is an amazing GIF. I get so excited about GIFs. Pop Alex, was it you? It might have been. I don't know. I forget who. I'd have to go back and look. It was you. Yeah, it was her. Okay. I love that. Yeah, Miriam. Okay, cool. I was like,
Katie,
I was so close.
Where the share button is.
Oh, the share button is the thing that looks like this.
3 dots. Yeah.
It looks like a Pac-Man or a greater than. Oh, right there. That's the share button. Wow, that was like one of those games, where you have like the claw and you try to get the right stuffed animal and you're like, why isn't it listening to me? It was one of those things. Thanks, Letitia. You guys, I think we're going to do a giveaway because we have 50,000 likes. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Oh, wait. Before you do.
Why?
What? Well, I gotta do my job. Oh no, not that one.
No, that's our intro. It's a giveaway! I don't think people like the cowbell. Stage mom job. Okay. Soundboard is getting a little out of control. Okay, let's do a giveaway. So you all know. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, so you all know that we sent out some t-shirts last week. And so I accidentally counted wrong, and we have an extra. But it is a ladies medium, and so I want to let you know the size. It is like a regular Hanes t-shirt. Ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. So
yeah, that's from the Patreon Kenyan t-shirt of the month.
Sean almost just threw himself into the light. So anyways, this is the extra t-shirt that I have to give. I only have one because I miscounted. So you're so lucky. But this will be the giveaway for today. So how do we want to...
I think they should vote themselves.
Yeah, I like it when you guys vote because it makes people feel extra special and everybody gets excited.
Who's the Kenyan of the broadcast? Who is the
Kenyan that needs it the most? Who should we give the Kenyan t-shirt out to? Who wants it? So this will be the giveaway. Ooh, a little fluff ball just flew off of it. Everybody can win. Yes. We've got Swifty Michelle, please, I'll wear it forever. Brittany Brat, the kitty cat. Who wants Brittany Brat, the kitty cat? Nora wants it. Jenny Mitchell. Pantalina wants it. Alicia wants it. Letitia. Oh, Keely's voting for Letitia. That's really
Letitia
sweet.
did.
Letitia,
Crushed
if she
the-
wants it.
She crashed the like
She
button,
did
so-
crash the like button. Letitia, a lot of people are saying Letitia. Nessa Bug wants it. Michelle wants it. Jalen wants it. And Brooke says, I'll wear it around New Zealand and get more followers. I think we're going to give it to Letitia, you guys. Everybody's saying Letitia.
She did. She drove those thumbs.
You drove it to the giveaway, truthfully. Oh, Wascally. Yeah, Wascally too. Okay, so Letitia gets it. Letitia's the winner. Ching 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 ching.
Oh wait, you need some music.
Yeah,
Damn it!
I
I'm
made
so
my
bad at
I
job.
made my own music. Why does it do that? There's no reason for it to even freak out. I didn't even do anything. Ding. Okay. Letitia, are you on still? Why is it freaking out? Sean, I don't know what's happening. I'm not even doing anything. I already did that. I don't know what's happening. Sorry, you guys. Sean, I pinch your face. I pinch your face. Does anybody know what that's from? Congratulations. Oh, it's the shirt. It's the fucking shirt. God damn it. So,
it is a shirt.
It is. It's too white. It's too bright. Bright white always makes it freak out. So, Letitia, send me your address where you want this to be sent to my info@katiemorton.com, and I will check it, and I will pop this in the mail. Oh, thanks, Letitia. She got 400 likes. Oh, of course, Erin. Erin got a t-shirt, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I'll pop this in the mail on Monday. Yay! Letitia's the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, I do have one more little giveaway thing.
Awesome. What is it?
It's not like a big thing. For any of you who are my Patreon patrons, of course, Letitia, I hope that you like it. And Sheepishness is the one who created and designed it. So thanks, Sheepishness, for that. So if you are a Patreon patron, at a certain level, you get these little gifts that I pick out every month. And so, oh, okay, bye, Katrina. She said I would love anything. Have to go. Bye. Bye. A glue stick. Oh, you guys, if I got a bunch of glue sticks, maybe I send those out for the Patreon gifts next month. What do you guys think? Patreon patrons, what do you think? So at a certain level, oh, hi, Amanda. At a certain level, you get different gifts. And so I had extras this month because some people switched over from wanting this to wanting the t-shirt. And so I'm going to give away one of those. Are we ready? Who wants to win this one? This is not a chapstick. It's actually something that I really like.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh!
It's a
I
head
thought you were giving that to me.
Sean wants it. Sean could be the winner. No, Sean can't be the winner.
I'm disqualified. I know
Do you guys know what these are? These little head massagers? Do you see the little people?
They are the best.
They are so... I just love them. I love them personally. And I had this big old copper one back in the day when it first came out. It just got so large. I was like, oh my God. But they feel so good. So it was one of my favorite things. And that's pretty much what Patreon is. Like I send out my little favorite things. Bantalina says Sean. And they're just amazing. So Amanda wants it. Jaylyn wants it. Oh, they creep me out. My mom hates these things too. Does it come with a boyfriend? Maybe this guy who says detente, I don't even know. Maybe that guy, he could be your boyfriend. Maybe he'll, but the thing that I actually like is that you can do this to yourself. I think it's amazing. So, okay, we've got some people. Jenny Mitchell. Okay, I see. Let's see. Give it to Amanda. People say give it to Amanda. Oh, Sophie Joe wants it. Brooke wants it. Who wants it? Those of you who got these, did you like them? I think that they're really great. Okay, Sophie P. People are voting for Sophie P. Amanda. And Brooke. Who do we think should get it?
Later, Ben. Have a good therapy appointment.
Oh, yeah. Bye, Ben. Smashing Pumpkin, did you say you want it for your bald patch? Wants it for her bald patch. I love it. Okay, so Brooke wants it.
Number 15.
Who do we think? Sophie Joe? Brooke, Sophie Joe, Sophie P. There's two Sophies, so we're going to have to be pretty specific when you vote. Okay. Oh, we're number 15, you guys. Sophie P. Sophie P. Michelle H wants it. Okay, you guys. We have to get... Oh, Sophie Joe and Sophie P. We've got votes for both. What do we think? Sophie Joe says Sophie P. So I'm actually going to give it to Sophie Joe, because that's pretty nice. Sophie Joe, you won. Ding, ding, ding.
Sophie Joe won for
Winner,
nice
winner,
person.
chicken dinner. You get the head massager. Sorry I don't have like a ton of things to give, but I think this is just great. Speaking of which, so Sophie Joe, you won. So message me your address to, are you on Patreon? I think you are. Are you a Patreon patron? Do I already have your address? You can at least make sure you email it to me, info@katiemorton.com. Congratulations, Sophie Joe. And I will do more giveaways on Sunday, so stay tuned. I might even go like pick up some stuff, maybe.
Oh yeah, we should get some fun stuff.
Maybe we'll run over to World Market and get some cool things for you guys. Just because it's because of you, I get to do what I do. I think because we're kind of running low on time, do you guys mind if I do the mail haul? Carrie, do you mind if I do the mail haul on Sunday? Will you be able to be on then? Let me know. If not, oh, the $1 Target stuff. Lilac, you're right. They have a bunch of stuff there. Okay, go pee. Go pee, Pasuksa? Pasuksa? I know, I love World Market. So anyway, what time on Sunday? Be 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will tweet it out. Want to do the mail haul now? Okay, thanks, Keely. Of course, of course. Order a gross of glue sticks. You actually get like free shipping if you spend like some $40-something. But maybe that, I think, not to you know, I guess spoilers, hashtag spoilers. If you're a patron, I think I'm going to send the glue sticks out. I think that'll be this month's, if you want to be part of that, if you want to get a glue stick and a card written by moi, then you can hop over to my Patreon account and you can become a patron. At the $50 a month mark, and just so you know, I only charge monthly. Some YouTubers do it per video, but I feel like that's kind of, I don't want you to be charged. I want you to know what you can afford each month. So whoop, whoop, I know, whoop, whoop. Stick with it. So yeah, maybe I will, yeah, spoiler alert, it's not a real glue stick. It's true. True story. So at $50 a month, you get a gift in the mail and a handwritten thank you card by me. And at the $20 mark, you're entered into a raffle, and a person wins it each month. Although I have a quick question, because Kimmy won the raffle this last month, and they charged her, what's it called, duty on the little gift. And it was silly, because like I pay for the...
No, that doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen?
That's a mistake at the post office.
Okay, we think it's a mistake at that, yeah. Because let me know, because if that's happening, then I need to find a better way to ship it to you. So if any of you are getting gifts and they're charging you like a duty or a fee to pick up your gift, let me know. Because I got to figure that out, because I don't want to send something... Ooh, coffee. I could do that, Sophie Joe, if everybody likes coffee. Oh, most of the time it's when it's above 30 euros. Yeah, my gifts are like, you know, 20 bucks-ish and below. So... and I don't know if I'll get over to my P.O. box before Sunday, but definitely, I check it once a week. So I checked it this week and I have 2 things. And then if, you know, okay, I won something before and it was free. Okay, thanks for letting me know. But yeah, if you find that, tell me if you're getting charged, because that was really disappointing when Kimmy let me know. I'm like, because it's a gift. I want you just to get it and be like, ooh, surprise. Okay. Oh, Brooke, can we be friends on Snapchat? What's your username, I guess? Oh, send a pic of the horse. Yeah, or you can tweet it to me if you're on Twitter, too. That's an easy way to send a photo. And you can be on Patreon if you're not in the U.S. It converts whatever... It converts into U.S. dollars. So you can definitely be on Patreon no matter where you are in the world. I send stuff worldwide every month. I have people in, let me think. We have a lot in the UK. I send many things to Australia and New Zealand. I send stuff across the states. I send some things into Canada. Honestly, it's funny because the guy at the post office is always like, you're so international. And I'm like, I know. I'm so fancy. I know, even to South Africa. Karen K knows. Hey, patron. So yeah, if you want to get the random gift that I give, which I think this month might be a glue stick, Keely, I'll have to look and see if I get your tweets. I'm not on Twitter right now, but when I get off, I will get in there. But yes, so, okay, BH Hannah Rana. Ooh, okay. I'll try to find it. Okay. But yes, so anyways, that's the story of that. And it's how I become glue stick. Okay, let's do the mail haul real quick because you guys said you really wanted that. Yeah, and Erin, oh, thanks, Erin. Let's open this first one from Amanda. This came all the way from Brazil, you guys. I'm not going to show you the envelope because it's white and it might make the camera freak out. And I don't know, do you guys get a notification before being charged each month? I'm assuming people do because there's a certain time when some people will edit their pledge, and you can edit your pledge at any time. Oh, I think it's a Christmas card, you guys. And it's got something in here. Oh, it's a little Brazil flag keychain.
Oh, cool.
Do you guys see?
Hola, Brazil.
And I think she made it. It's like out of the little foam stuff, you know, you get at the craft store. Thank you, Amanda. Woo, woo. Okay, making sure I got everything. Oh, and it's a cute card. Oh, you don't get notified, Amy? Okay, thanks for letting me know. Okay, I will post this just to post on Instagram, let her know that I got it, but it's a note, and I'll read that because it's personal. But thank you, this is so cute. Woo, woo, woo. The funny thing is, Sean and I keep our mail. I think it's Just May, who's an OG viewer of mine. She sent, I think it was her that sent these Kenyan keychains, or minions. Sorry, Kenyan. It's a little minion, and that's what we keep our mail and our garage keys on. Is the little minion. It's so cute. I know, camera with the white, no good. Okay, so it doesn't notify you, but it does. Like, okay, so today is the 24th. And I think it starts charging you the first of the next month. So you're charged at the beginning of the month. So you can kind of plan accordingly. And I believe I've signed up. You guys can let me know. I believe I've signed up so that if you prefer, you can go in and be charged immediately so that you know, so you can budget. But I don't know if you do that every month or if it only happens for the first time. So there's another option too if that worries you, or if you know, if you're worried about your budget. But you can always check and you can always change your pledge anytime. Yeah, it goes on the first of the month. Okay, perfect. Karen's letting us know. Thanks, Karen. Because it's hard for me. They tell me, okay, bye, Amanda. Drive carefully. Oh, Sophie Joe, I'm excited. I know, I should send blankets one. That would just, it's hard because of the cost. I don't want you guys to pay a duty on it. Okay, this is from Carrie. So we've got, oh, you guys, there's confetti. Remember when I want to throw the confetti? Carrie thought of this. Look, ready? Ooh, confetti. Oh, look, they're so cute. They're little balloons. Oh, doesn't even like the confetti. I wonder if I can put it in my hand and show you this way. Do you see it? Can you see it? It doesn't like it. It's too shiny. Okay, but I love it, Carrie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now I got to get it off my hands because you can see all this wonderful stuff. Can you see all this stuff? Oh my God, you guys. We've got more characters, more creatures. Oh, it's like a, oh my God, it's almost like a therapeutic, like squishy. Oh, hey, Alfalba. She's on the website a lot answering questions. I really appreciate you, Alfalba. I don't know if I'm saying that right, by the way, but that's how I've said it in my head when I'm talking to you on the website. This is so cute. It's kind of like a little squeezy toy. It says batteries are not replaceable, though. So what do you do? What do you do? His head is really hard. I don't want to break him, Carrie. I'm going to have to read. I'm going to have to read more, but isn't it cute? It's so cute. Oh, the word Kenyan. Someone's asking where the word Kenyan came from. Let me tell you. So, back in the day when Despicable Me came out, which I love. Oh, a little heart. I wonder if this fell off of something. I think it's just in here because I feel like I saw another one. Yes, I see them. I see them all, Carrie. Oh, there's so many little hearts. This is such a fun box. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys. So the Despicable Me movie came out. Oh, you guys. Maybe this is what I sent some of your notes from Patreon on. This is the note. It's a note card notebook. Ooh. Look. And I can write on them and color them and send them. Carrie, this is so cool. And then here's the envelopes. This is so cool. Color therapy note cards and envelopes. I love it. Hooray. Very cool. Oh, and a little balloon. So the Despicable Me just came out, and I used to joke because people would be like, did you see my question? Did you answer my question? And I would say, I'm just one person. I don't have a bunch of minions doing my bidding, like answering questions. So it's just me, so be patient. I'm doing my best. And so Minions turned into Katie's Minions because you would send out...
Carly, I think, said it was King.
Yeah, I think Carly... And we got a bunch. I actually asked at one point, like, what would you guys want to be called? Here are some options. And so the original T-shirt that I made was like a play button looking thing, and it said Kenyan. On the back it said I'm one in a Kenyan instead of one in a minion instead of one in a million. Yeah, thanks, Carrie. I do. I love it. Oh my goodness, there are so many hearts. I pulled out the teddy bear, Carrie, and I could hear everything. It's funny, when I picked this box up at the P.O. box, I was like, what is in here? It's making all sorts of fun noise. Oh, look at the teddy. He's even got he's got his scarf on. He's ready for the winter. Oh, perfect. Strawberry jam. So cute. So cute. Oh, so soft. Oh, yes. Okay. Put that over there. Oh, my goodness. You guys, Toffee Pops. Amazing. Tim Tams, learned, also amazing. Oh, the Happy Hippo, look. It's a Happy Hippo. We got 3 or 4 of those. We got Nutella. Oh my goodness. Oh, with the sticks, Nutella on the go. This is what I'll put in the car when I'm like, I hope that event has food because I'm hungry and I'm not going to make it. Oh, Dairy Milk. Teddy-o. Freddo. You guys have such better goodies than us. We have the worst candies. Curly Whirly. Oh my God. And guess what, Sean?
What?
Carrie thought of you.
Hands touching hands.
Oh.
Reaching out.
touching me. Touching you. Dun, dun.
Sweet Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie. Yeah, da, 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 da. Clearly, Sean,
You're the worst singer. I'm the worst singer.
We cannot take this show on the road. You guys, that's the best that we got. Oh, and look at the candles. Floating candles. Carrie, this is such a great... Oh, there's so much stuff in here, you guys. And then I got the note, and I will read the note. I'm just trying to make sure I don't spill all the hearts out. It's just the letter. I will read that on my own. Oh, thanks, Carrie. Oh, so many goodies. You guys, I love it. Little squeezy. It's so perfect. Thank you for thinking of us, Carrie. So Sean and I definitely... Oh.
Thanks, Carrie.
Yeah, Sean says thank you for his back scratcher because he's been stealing mine. Sorry, I had confetti all over. But now I can really throw confetti, you know. So, although the camera doesn't like it, it might make it freak out. Okay. Yeah, Squeezy needs a name. What do we want to call Squeezy?
It's a Kenyan.
I know, but we give them names.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Like what?
They should put it in the comments.
Yeah, what? Back scratcher puppeteer. No, you don't have to pay to guest Gypsy Cobs. You just get in the queue. But we're done guesting for today. So we will come back on Sunday. Oh, thanks, Sierra. That's so sweet. Thanks for being on and hanging out. Bruce, Kinney, Squeezy, Sparkle, Grimace. Ooh, Grimace, Bree, Bruce. I like these names. Smoochy Bear.
Smoochy Bear.
I call him Bree. Oh, Roxanne's asking, are you going to sing us a song ever since you went to Pepperdine to sing and all? I will. Our goal was to get to 75,000 likes. We can try again on Sunday. And then I said I would karaoke a song of my choosing and I would sing. I guess I might sing on a live stream, but maybe with Emma. Maybe because Emma McGann, if you guys know her, she's coming to my area and we're going to meet up. Maybe we'll sing together. How does that sound? The bear ones. Oh, Kenyan, Squeezy, Reggie. So I think
Brooke is an instigator.
Squishy. I like Squeezy. Is that weird? Squeezy, Squishy, Reggie. What do we think? I think let's call him Squeezy because he's so squeezy. It's like, look at this. It's so squeezy. I can't help it. Oh, Gus. I do love that name. Oh my God, Squishy. Let's call him Squishy. We're gonna call him Squeezy. It's like swoozy, but squeezy. Okay. Carly's a booking agent. I know. She hooks up all of the peoples. Gus Squeeze. Yeah, we can call him Gus Squeezy. That's like his rapper name. He raps on the side on the weekends.
Gus Squeezy.
Okay, everybody, your main squeeze. He is my main squeeze.
What?
Thank you for hanging out with me. Happy Friday. It's finally Friday. And thank you for sending me things to the mailbox. And Carrie and Amanda, I think it was, right? Did I say that right? Yes, it's Amanda. Thanks for sending me wonderful things. I'll read your letters. It means so much to me. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you Sunday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here at this same place.
Later, Brooke.
And I will, of course, Brooke, you're welcome. And I will, yeah, I'll see you then. I'll tweet about it. So don't worry.
Bye.
Bye.